The reason I'm doing this is because everybody seems to like fajitas, including children. For those of you that got kids, it's a way of getting lots of different healthy vegetables down them without them really noticing. So for example, my son Finn says he can't stand red peppers, but he will eat the fajitas stuffed with red peppers so long as they're chopped small. You put your pan on the hob, add some organic virgin olive oil. I'm very specific about my oils. It's relatively stable at heat, you see.
Can the same be said for you, Juliet?
Let that heat up. You get an onion, and guess what? You chop it into relatively small pieces. What I try and encourage everybody to do is to eat a rainbow every day.
So chips are out then?
So that means really adding colour to your food. So if you think of the bright orange of a carrot, or in terms of fruits, the bright orange of a mango, the bright yellow of a pineapple, the deep reds of strawberries and raspberries, it's what gives those plants the colours that actually fight for you. They're like going round with boxing gloves on, killing the baddies.
I presume it doesn't include Smarties.
Inside your body, literally. They fight heart disease, they fight cancer, they fight diabetes, all the chronic diseases. So that's why I keep telling people to try and add a bit of rainbow to their diet every day. And the other thing to add is smell. Because what gives the herbs and plants like this, the onions, the garlics, their smell, again, is what protects your health. So think colour and think smell.
Oh God, never work with children, animals or nutritional therapists.
And in my case, think simplicity and speed. So you gently fry your onion. You see, you don't have to be too careful about how you chop things and worry about things like that. Just chop it up, bung it in.
Bung it in, eh?
And here's one I prepared earlier, so that goes in too. So it's 2 onions into the frying pan. And this makes enough filling for the fajitas for about 4 people. There we go. And then you don't have to add these. Again, you're using ingredients you enjoy. So I'm adding some rainbow, some orange, some bright red. So the carrots I tend to chop up very finely. So then the pepper, I just do this. I chop down like that. It's my way of doing it. I know some people pull them that way, but this is how I do it.
Pick that up, my man.
So what you're going to do is basically either crush a garlic clove, or you can buy a tube of garlic paste, which is basically crushed garlic for you. And then I buy something like a black bean sauce, which of course is vegan, and these are in practically all supermarkets. So just buy what you enjoy. There's loads of choices for stir-fry sauces now. Doesn't matter. Just bung it in.
Oh, more bunging in.
The whole packet. And that is it. That's your main filling for your fajita then. So you just bung. I don't, as you can see, I'm not precise in my cooking. I just bung a dollop of margarine in the pan.
This is turning into a bunga bunga recipe.
And let that melt. And then they go in to the margarine. And then again, I'm going to add some garlic paste, which is here. This is very lazy garlic paste. That's literally its name. So, or of course you can crush fresh garlic in.
What, about 1.5 pounds?
You leave those to cook again until the mushrooms are ready, so that just takes a few minutes. So now I'm going to do the guacamole. Okay, so this is a really simple guacamole. You just get a ripe avocado, chop it down the middle, all the way around like this, and then you literally pull it apart. Take the stone out, like so. And then with your fingers, you just pull the skin off the avocado, and if it's ripe, it'll come away very easily. And then you just bung the avocado into a bowl, and you just use a fork, and very roughly, you mash the avocado up. So you do need one that's ripe. And it's quite squishy and wishy and mushy.
Squishy, wishy, mushy. Obviously the Stockport School of Cookery.
I love avocado. In fact, an avocado is one of the most nutritious foods on the planet that you can eat. So then you just take a lime and cut it in half, and then squeeze the fresh lime juice into the avocado, like that. And then again, I'm going to use a garlic paste, which I know is lazy of me, but hey, who cares?
Fond of garlic, are we?
Then mush it round. And that's it. So that's another dish done. So the final thing that I'm making for the fajitas is tofu in a satay sauce. And I've just bought the satay sauce. So this is very, very quick indeed. So you can buy tofu from any supermarket. There's all kinds of makes. And they do taste very different. You can just buy firm, plain tofu. But because you're adding the satay sauce, that's what will give it the flavour. Or you can buy one ready marinated, or you can buy smoked tofu. And I'm going to use this Typhon smoked tofu. So I'm going to chop like that, so you've got relatively small pieces to go into the wrap. Now, if you have trouble getting hold of tofu from your supermarket or smoked tofu, go to goodnessdirect.co.uk. Because they have all sorts of different makes of tofu and they deliver direct to your home. So this is ready to go into the frying pan, and you can get this Typhon smoked tofu in Waitrose as well. And you just stir it in your frying pan. And then, really simple, satay sauce, and you can get this from any supermarket, well, most supermarkets. And you just stir it in. Couldn't be simpler. Until all the tofu's warm through and all soaked in the satay sauce. And so that's another main dish that's really nutritious and tasty and filling, because protein is the most satiating, it's the most filling nutrient that you eat. So that's a really filling part of a fajita. So that's everything done. I'm now going to put all the 4 dishes into bowls. And what I would do is I'd serve it with sour cream. Now, Tofuti is a vegan make of sour cream. Or, if you can't get hold of that or don't want to, go on to our website, which got hundreds of vegan recipes, which is veganrecipeclub.org.uk, and there's a recipe in there to make your own sour cream. So I'm going to wrap all the ingredients in Old El Paso tortilla, which are vegan. You can get from practically any supermarket again, so very easy to get hold of. You can either bung the tortilla in a microwave for about 30 seconds, or you can dry heat it in a frying pan. So you just put the frying pan on a heat for a minute or 2, add that on for literally about 10 seconds each side, that's all. Just put the ingredients into your tortilla in any way you want. Okay, and then you just roll it up, fold over the end, and voila! Absolutely delicious, I promise you.
So what does it taste like? Juliet's fajitas, delicious.